Que paso, familia? Arsenal 2, Nottingham Forest 1, and Arsenal go on to win the first game of the season. And we could have lost it today. Squeaky bum time at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, the last 10 minutes were definitely squeaky bum time. We definitely could have dropped all the 3 points today, but we walk away 2-1 winners, collecting the 3 points on the first game against Nottingham Forest. And that first half also could have went another way. At first, you had Johnson through on to goal, one ball over the top, through on to goal. If Johnson, the Nottingham Forest attacker, had a little bit more composure in front of goal, boom, we would have conceded. It would have been 1-0 to Nottingham Forest. Luckily, he scuffs it. It goes way over the crossbar, and we're still in the game. After that, Saka and Martinelli were absolutely incredible in the way that they were playing. The touching, the way that they were making assists for others, driving, coming back, helping Timber, helping Partey defensively. They were not only going great when they were going forward and attacking, also the way that they were defending was top notch. Well done to Martinelli and Saka in the first half. I think the first half, Saka, Martinelli, and Thomas Partey were outstanding. Very, very good performances from them in the first half. But we petered off in the second half. Second half, we came out like job's already done. Nada para fazer. Job's done. We don't need to concentrate. We don't need to give our all. And we're just going to walk it. We're going to walk 45 minutes, just walk it. No need to attack. No need to press. No need to go forward. No need to impose ourselves. And it was almost squeaky bum time for us. And for me, that wasn't good enough in the second half. Really wasn't good enough. And was holding on for dear life because Arteta wasn't making substitutions fast enough. He wasn't making the right decisions fast enough. Let's get first into the first half. We should never be in a position where one ball over the top and they're straight through into goal. Against better opposition, in Johnson's position, the chance that he had one-on-one with the goalkeeper with Ramsdale, more times than not, against a top striker, that's 1-0. We're 1-0 down in that kind of position. Yeah. Other than that, I do think Saka's goal, what a screamer. What a flipping finish. É isso que eu quero ver. É isso mesmo, caramba. What a goal. Slapped it, bro. Top bins. What a goal by Saka. Take a bow. What a goal by Saka, man. Flipping back. Listen, I'm not even surprised, innit? Saka's Saka, bro. What a baller. Listen, he had a great season last season, and he just keeps going levels and levels. And hopefully, Saka can continue performing this way and continue to perform and keep on, I want him to at least reach, this season, I want him to be reaching, listen, as close to 20 goals as he can. If he can score 20 goals, great. I want the assists to be up there, 10 to 15 assists as well. Listen, Saka is definitely on his way to becoming a world-class player. He just needs the high level, the high output consistently. I think last season he showed that he could be consistent and have a lot of output last season. And he's starting this season with a bang. So big up to Saka, man. Like, what a goal by Saka. Martinelli as well. Bruv, the tech, to set up Nketiah, bro, isso que eu quero ver, caramba. That is what I want to see. We didn't see that all the time in preseason for Martinelli, but what a way, to mark yourself and give this manager a headache that you should be playing ahead of Trossard. Listen, I love Trossard and I've kept saying it. Competition just sharpens both players. When you have two quality players like Martinelli and Trossard fighting for their position, it only gets the best out of them because they know they have to give 110% every game. Martinelli, the way he laid it off to Nketiah, literally gave it to Nketiah on the plate. Nketiah tucks in and literally turns the defender and then slots it straight in. Good goal by Eddie Nketiah. One thing I will say, Martinelli did all the work and he deserves all the praise for that goal, really and truly, because he gave it to him literally on the plate after taking out all those players. Literally just techie, bro. But Eddie Nketiah, there was a lot of chances in the first half that Eddie Nketiah didn't bury. There was a chance where he got, I think it was Ben White, crossed it into the box. Eddie Nketiah hits it wide past the crossbar. Honestly, you need to be doing better. There was another opportunity with the goalkeeper and he scuffs it wide. There was still a lot of opportunities that Nketiah didn't bury. Cool. Nketiah scored today. Ultimately, one goal doesn't change my perspective about a player. Yes, you scored, and I can give Nketiah praise for scoring today. But ultimately, there was a lot of chances you didn't score. And look at the opposition. Yes, you can only score and beat who's in front of you, but ultimately it's not N.Forest. It's not like you're bagging against teams in the Champions League. So it is what it is. Eddie Nketiah, he did all right. He got his goal. After that, went a little bit quiet. But in the first half, honestly, like Thomas Partey as well was instrumental. For me, in the first half, Thomas Partey was the man of the match at halftime. Bro, the way he was defending, the way he was dragging the ball, the way he was going forward and also defend, bro, it was 10-10. And to see the way Saka was running back to help Thomas Partey, helping him defensively, and then sparking a counter-attack, and then going forward, running at the Nottingham Forest defenders, 10-10 from Saka. Partey was also really, really good. I was really impressed. Really, really good. Really, really happy with Thomas Partey. Timber, absolutely solid from Timber. And it's nice. It's nice to have a left back that can actually defend and not have that weakness, not put the defenders into awkward positions and allowing the opposition to kind of get at us from the left-hand side. Odegaard as well. I will say in the first half, Odegaard did very well in terms of receiving the ball, cutting it in. There was a very good pass he made at one point to Saka. But then there was other times where he was being a little bit rocky. His passing was a little bit, you know, I was expecting a little bit better. But ultimately, I do think Odegaard had a decent first half. I think he played well. The only other thing that I didn't like was I think Declan Rice was taking a bit of time to get into the game. Yeah, and I understand that he's a new player, but he was taking a while to get into the game in the first half. And that's one of the things that I looked at and I thought, okay, cool. He needs a bit of time. He needs to bed into this team. He's literally just joined the team. I can give him time. The one thing I will say about Arteta that I didn't like, this is where things go wrong. And this is why I need to criticize. You don't quero saber se ninguém quer estar aí a reclamar, a chorar, não quero saber nenhuma porcaria. Timber goes down. Yeah, Timber goes down. He's running after the ball. Timber goes down, and it looks like he was holding his calf. Yeah. Then the referee, because I think Timber, I think he was late in a tackle. I think it was that Timber was late in a tackle. He goes down, and the referee wants to give him a yellow card, and then he goes down holding his calf. And I'm thinking, cool, get him off. Get him off. He's taking forever to get up. Yeah, you have to get the medical staff to come on and have a look at Timber. Get him off. Yeah, clearly he's holding. Something's wrong. Yeah, something's pulled. Something's wrong. Get Timber off. Arteta does not get him off. We're going at halftime. I'm expecting Arteta 2-0 up. Change Timber. Take him off. Bring on Tierney. Bring on another left back, and just don't aggravate that injury with Timber. Yeah, and we've seen this before with Arteta not monitoring the players when they may pull an injury or when you need to use a little bit of precaution. We've done this a couple of seasons before, Thomas Partey being injured and then Arteta pushing him back onto the field. And I saw the same thing when it comes to Timber today. Timber's injured, it's gone down, it's half-time. Get him off, get the medical team to look at him, say, you know what, we're not even going to risk it. Get the medical team on him, you're not coming on. We're going to make a sub. You just stay there. Just in case as a precaution, we're not going to get you injured. We should have more than enough on the bench to be able to deal with Nottingham Forest. No, we start the second half, and the filo da puta in Arteta keeps Timber on. What happens? Timber's running around 5 minutes, falls on the floor. We have to make a sub. Yeah, and now that is the difference in man management from maybe he's pulled something and pulling him off. Maybe we'll only keep him out for a day or two, to potentially Timber being out for weeks nor months. Yeah. You don't aggravate injuries. If you see that a player is uncomfortable, yeah, he's clearly showing some discomfort, you get him off. You get him off and say, listen, I don't want you to be out longer than needs be. We're going to protect you. That's what we need to do. We've already got an injury to Jesus, and I was not happy about that. Now, the second thing that I didn't like, the attitude from the players and the manager in the second half was disgusting. We could have literally blitzed Nottingham Forest. My prediction today was 3-1. We came out in the second half, and that was a disgrace. Yeah, literally no one pressing, no intensity to the game, no one actually fighting for the ball, no one making runs, no movement, static up front. It was a shambles. I don't care if we got the 3 points. It was a shambles. We should be absolutely blitzing Nottingham Forest, and we came out there and we literally was like, oh, everything is done. Well, job's done. It's 45 minutes, and I've seen this kind of arrogance from my club before, numerous times, where Arsenal are up at halftime, come out in the second half, and literally just walk around like, job is done. Job is done. 2-0 lead in the Premier League is not a secure lead. A 2-0, 1-0, they're not secure leads. And to come out there, Kai Havertz, literally, that filo da puta, I've been telling, man, that filo da puta is lethal. What did Kai Havertz do the whole game? And this filo da puta doesn't get subbed. What did he do? He didn't assist. He didn't shoot and score. He wasn't creating anything. What did he do? What did that filo da puta actually do? Why did he stay on the pitch? Please let me know, because I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened. Odegaard in the second half, passing going sideways. Bro, his passing's going back to Norway. That's where the passing was going. The ball was going back to Norway. The game is not done, and we're inviting pressure onto ourselves. Not good enough. If Thomas Partey is struggling at right back, change it. Put in a proper right back. Change it up. Play players in their best positions. Yeah, in their best positions. Declan Rice, I'm going to give a little bit. I still believe in the talent of Declan Rice, and I believe that he needs a bit of time. Yeah, but Havertz, I'm seeing absolutely nothing. Declan Rice hit the post at least. Declan Rice had a shot, hit the post, had another shot that went wide, and he's supposed to be playing CDM this game. I'm not seeing nothing from Havertz. I'm not seeing, going forward, I saw more highlights from Declan Rice than Havertz. That's a problem. Declan Rice is playing CDM. Yeah, he's playing as a midfielder. Havertz supposed to be playing almost like a false nine midfielder. I'm supposed to be expecting you to be peppering the goal or creating mad amounts of assists for Nketiah, Saka, Martinelli. And all that I saw in the second half is once Martinelli wasn't on it, once Saka wasn't on it anymore in terms of being the main guys to create something, our midfield created nothing. Havertz created zero. Rice barely created anything. Odegaard went completely missing. What is going on? No, it's not good. I'm not talking about Guentanuma Pucaria. It ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. We can't just be expecting Martinelli and Saka to be scoring and creating all our chances. Our midfield has to help. They have to help Eddie Nketiah. Eddie Nketiah ain't world class. We know that he's not our first choice striker. Odegaard and especially Havertz need to do more. They need to do more. Declan Rice, it will come with time. Of course, he can affect us in the final third. But I'm sorry, we can't have passengers. And today, Havertz was a passenger. Not good enough. Not good enough. That second half, yeah, was atrocious. And you know what it led to? It led to Awani coming on. All of a sudden, the game changed. Then it was squeaky bum time. As soon as Awani come on, that's it. Running on goal. We literally, all we had at the back was Ben White defending. Where are the rest of the defenders? Why is everyone bomb forward? And on the counter, only Ben White is the one to defend against Awani. Yeah, and then we concede. That is not good enough. Yeah, and then it's squeaky bum time. And this is the difference when you don't put the game to bed and you allow yourself to go through the motions and just pass it here, there, and everywhere, and you don't take the game seriously. This is how you can be punished. It is not good enough, and it's unacceptable. This manager not making substitutions way too late. I'm sorry, it ain't good enough. It just ain't good enough. Yeah, and I'm not having it. Ramsdale at certain times as well, getting pressed. Yet literally, their strikers kept closing down Ramsdale. He's not even able to get a shot. What is going on? Lack of concentration, lack of urgency, a lack to put this game to bed. Yeah, and it's not good enough. You can't go out. If we're gonna win the league, you can't go out at 45 minutes and think you're just gonna steamroll Nottingham Forest with no intensity, no plan to go forward. No one making any movement. It ain't good enough. It ain't good enough, man. It ain't good enough. And I'm sorry, Awani coming on, they should have drawn the game. I know Arsenal had the better chances and had more chances, but with the chances that Nottingham Forest had, they should have at least drawn the game. As soon as Awani come on, that's it. They're getting so many chances and coming through. We were lucky. And we should not be lucky and just about scraping it against Nottingham Forest. It ain't good enough. And when I'm looking at some of the substitutions, I'm sorry, why is Trossard coming on 73 minutes? Nketiah did nothing in the second half. Why is that Filo da Puta still on the pitch? I don't understand. Why is it taking you 73 minutes to put the game to bed? Why are you bringing Trossard in 73rd minute? I don't understand. I don't understand. 86 minutes, you're taking off Martinelli. The game is 2-1. Yeah, they've just scored and you're bringing on Gabriel. So you're basically trying to hold on. What kind of bucari is that? What is going on here? What are we doing here? So you're literally you're just holding on everyone, part the bus, part the plane, get flipping win out the flipping kennel, Get Win out the kennel and put him down there so he can defend with us as well. Everybody behind the ball. Like, what's going on here? What's going on? I don't understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We should be blitzing these lot. My prediction for this game was 3-1. It ain't good enough. And I've been saying this manager will be the reason why we don't win anything. Yeah, I said it today on Never a Foul. Big up Never a Foul. I was on it earlier on today. I've been saying this manager tactically is very, very sus. Very sus. Playing Partey out of position. Keeping Havertz on for 90 minutes. Odegaard, when he drops a stinker, doesn't come off. You know what I'm saying? Timber, you know, holding his knee, holding his calf, looking like he's injured, still stays on the pitch. What's going on here? What kind of management's this? Eddie Nketiah just going through the motions in the second half. He gets to stay on. You know what I mean? He only gets substituted in the 70-odd minute. Like, why is he staying on the pitch so long? I don't understand. These are the things that are going to cost us points. It's okay getting away with it against N.Forest. Yeah, it's all good. We've got the 3 points. Yeah, whatever. Ultimately, when you do these kind of mistakes like this, you're not going to get away with it 2-1 against Liverpool or against Man City or against the bigger teams that are got the quality and they're up for it because we're top 4 rivals. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get away with this. And these are the question marks I have about this manager. I just don't understand. Trossard should have been starting. I don't care if Nketiah scored. Trossard should be starting. He had the best preseason out of everyone in the squad, in my opinion. He was banging in preseason. He ultimately was the reason why we won the Community Shield. He should be playing. And yes, Nketiah scored. Second half, he should be coming off and we should be putting Trossard on. I don't understand why Trossard isn't being favoured, yet Havertz is being favoured. He's got this thing now. Just because he got Havertz, he wants to prove a point. But I'm going to prove a point to you, so filo da puta marica, gonorrhea, pucaria, merda da. Listen, if Havertz doesn't come good, this is on you, Arteta. Yeah? Because you'd rather play Havertz than play Trossard. Yeah? I don't even anyone that wants to sell me that, oh, Trossard can come good. Nobody's going to tell me that Trossard isn't better than Havertz at this moment in time. He's better as a footballer. So why is Trossard not starting? That is a big question. Why is Havertz playing? I've not seen Havertz do anything in preseason. I've not seen Havertz do anything now. Why does he persist? And this kind of stubbornness is what will cost Arteta. The same stubbornness when he kept playing Zinchenko at left back and ultimately it cost us the league because for as much as he helps us invertedly, he doesn't do enough defensively. Now I'm happy that we got Timber. I'm upset that he's injured because I think Timber had an amazing preseason. I think he played excellently against Man City and I think he played excellently again today. Unfortunately, we need to wait till Monday to see an update in what's going on with Timber. Yeah, but there needs to be some proactiveness in this. You're playing Partey left back. I don't know about that one, big man. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know going forward. I don't know about that one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about all of that. You know, Eddie Nketiah, it's all good today. All the, you know, AFTV, you already know they're gonna come out with the same pukaria. Oh, Eddie Nketiah. Oh, look, this is why we got to hold on to him and keep him and this and that. Bro, one goal doesn't change my perception of you. A whole season at least of consistency is what will get me to change my opinion of a player that I don't rate. And ultimately, Nketiah is not going to be it and do enough, yeah, for us to ultimately go on to the goals that we should be trying to go for. Winning the Premier League, winning the Champions League. Eddie Nketiah ain't going to do it consistently enough. Let's just keep it real. There's no proof that he can because he never has. You know what I mean? With 10 games to go, when we were trying to go for top 4 against Spurs, he couldn't perform for 10 games. So why am I going to believe that now he can? Give him props where props is due. Eddie Nketiah scored today. Cool. But there was still a lot of chances that he had in this game that he scuffed as well. Yeah. And that lack of being clinical enough is exactly why I don't rate him. Just not clinical enough. Same issue we had with Lacazette. And what is, you know, I know it's the first game of the season, but what is a little bit alarming is when Saka and Martinelli are not driving, they're not creating chances, they're not taking on 2-3 man, they're not slapping it top bins outside the box. I don't know anyone else that is our creative spark in this team. I don't know anyone else that's a creative spark. Yeah? Of course, once in a while, Thomas Partey and Declan Rice may go forward a little bit. More times than not, their job is to defend. So they're not always going to be bombing forward. Havertz, Odegaard need to pull their weight. They need to create more. To be fair, Odegaard did have moments where he was creating some 1 or 2 good chances, yeah? But over 90 minutes, he started to fade. In the second half, he started to fade. He wasn't creating anything. And nobody was making the runs they were making before. In the first half, we were creating runs and we were doing really well because we had Partey overlapping. We had Ben White even at times overlapping on the right. We had Timber overlapping. We had players overlapping. We were actually attacking as a squad, yeah, and actually going at them. Second half, well, we just sat back. We sat back and said, listen, it's done. We don't need to do anything else. And that for me is alarming because that is, Arteta needs to put it into these players. You have to perform for 90 minutes. Yeah. We had this problem last year at times as well. We'll perform for a certain half, yeah, first half or second half, and the other half, we just walk around and there's just zero energy, zero urgency. Yeah. And that for me, the last 7 minute extra time for me was making me sweat because I'm thinking, Awani literally just caught us off the blue, bang, just caught us, boom, scores a goal, yeah? And I'm thinking, yo, they are now, you know what I mean? They now may think, look, listen, we can at least get a point. We can salvage a point now. And that is scary. Yeah, and the way it was squeaky bum time for me at the end is too uncomfortable. For a team that definitely has to win a major honour this season, that is alarming to me. That is alarming that we're literally holding on against Nottingham Forest. That ain't good enough for me. Nottingham Forest are contenders this season to go down. They're up there. Teams that could potentially go down. We should be dealing with these kind of clubs nicely and calmly. It shouldn't be no squeaky bum time. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm looking at it. As I said, I think Arteta, he needs to work on his man management and the way he's putting out this squad at times. Because certain things aren't looking too great for me. But listen, we'll see. I think ultimately, I don't think Arteta makes when it comes to the crunch end of the season. I don't see him making the right decisions. If I'm going to be completely honest, there's just too many times I see him making the wrong decisions and just about getting away with it. But ultimately, you know, these kind of bad decisions will catch up to you if you don't improve. And I kept saying, people keep talking about light squad and the bench and the players that we can get in. Ultimately, it's not just about improving players, but it's also about the manager of improving as a manager. You know, making sure that you get injured players off, making sure that you play in-form players, i.e. Trossard, in form, you know, that you actually know how to build a midfield that can actually create for your front three, where your creativity is not just by your wingers, yeah? Where you're not relying on a striker that isn't clinical enough to get you to do what you want, what you need to do this season, which is win major honours. You know what I mean? Listen, we're getting another keeper, so I can't really get onto Arteta about Ramsdale. Ramsdale, at the end of the day, if he doesn't cut this out, you know, David Raya, he'll be our new number one, and it is what it is. And that's what I think. I think it may get the best out of him. The way Trossard coming in is getting the best out of Martinelli, because Martinelli now sees him as competition, and he knows that he can be displaced in the starting lineup. So props to that. But ultimately, there's still a lot that needs to be worked on. You know, one long ball over the top to Johnson and he's through on to goal. I'm sorry, that's poor defending. You know what I mean? That is poor defending. Like how is it that our defenders are getting pulled in to that high line and then getting caught out cold like that? You know, we got caught twice on the counter, and one time they actually scored. We got caught out when Johnson caught us out on the counter attack. One long ball over the top, they were in. That was an issue that we struggled with last season. Then Awani blasting when everyone's pushed forward, another high line, everyone's pushed forward and committed forward, and then they're on the break and then they go on to score. We need to nip that in the bud. Yeah, Arteta needs to make sure that we are ready and prepared and the boys know where they need to be positionally when we're hit on the counter attack. Because every time we're hit on the counter attack, we look really rocky. And this has been an issue from last season. This ain't a new issue. This has been this issue from last season. So that needs to be fixed and addressed. Yeah. Every time we're hit on the counter, we get opened up. That cannot be how we're going to lose the league this season. That needs to be rectified. Yeah. It was a weakness last season and I'm expecting Arteta to rectify that. But listen, people, make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe button. And we get into some of you lot's comments. Havertz, you told us about Havertz. Bro, he was trash, bro. Absolutely trash. I didn't even bring a drink. Absolutely trash. What did he offer? What did he do? What did he do? I'm happy today that we won, but ultimately, Havertz. This is why I don't understand when these maricas here, when these gonorrhea, pucaria, leash-you ass fans come out, yeah, talking nonsense about, oh, Kai Havertz, Arteta's going to get the best out of him. I haven't seen Arteta get the best of him in pre-season, and today, please let me know what he done, because I didn't see anything, if I'm being completely honest. But Nketiah scored. What you saying now? Listen, I don't rate players off of one moment. Do you get what I'm saying? Let him do that consistently, and then maybe I'll change my mind. You know what I mean? Bag me 20 goals this season, I'll change my mind. I'll say, you know what, I was wrong. Up until then, I'm not going to hype a player over one moment. You know, a lot of Arsenal fans have overgassed Havertz over one moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he's a baller because he scored in the Champions League final. Like, other than that, what else has he done? You know what I mean? So Nketiah, it's the same difference with hyping up Nketiah scoring against Nottingham Forest. It's one game. You know what I mean? So I ain't going to get too excited over that. But big up to you, bro. I know you're joking. Bro, you nearly got dunked by Elanga, but he got an assist. Bro, it's mad. It's actually mad. Big up, though. Never a foul show. Daps nearly rattled you about Havertz. Listen, he tried, bro. He tried. You know what I mean? Late like Havertz. Yeah, but at least when I turn up, I actually perform, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up people, smash the likes. Forest Park, the plane. Big up Northside. Big up brother Northside. Smash those likes and subscribe. Big up to you, familia. Elanga was fire coming off the bench. He was, man. Elanga and Awani, bro, they were at it. And we didn't know how to deal with them. Yeah, literally hanging on for dear life. And Arteta literally scrambling to get on Gabriel quickly. Like, it was a joke, bro. Like, that substitution, literally, those two substitutions, Elanga and Awani, just literally rattled us, bro. You know what I mean? And had Johnson taken his chance earlier on in the start of the game, in the first half, that would have been 2-2. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still seeing vulnerabilities in this squad and in this team. But, you know, you already know that the majority of this Arsenal fans would just be like, you know, overgassing the Saka goal, overgassing all of this and that, Eddie Nketiah scoring a goal. And I'm not saying you can't be happy, but ultimately, the bigger picture is there's still a lot that needs to be done in the transfer window, and there's a lot that I need to see from Arteta before I start believing in him and really back him as that guy. Saka and Martinelli, man of the match. Facts, bro. Timber is your biggest loss today. Facts. You know what I mean? I've been so happy with Timber, you know. Big things were said about Timber, and I kind of said, you know what, cool. Like, you know, big things were said about Mudryk, and then he's come to the Prem, and so far I've not seen anything. So I said, you know what? I like what I see about him. I'll reserve my judgment, but so far, Timbers look good, and that's why I'm upset that, you know, Arteta didn't manage that situation properly. You know, he didn't manage Partey getting injured properly a couple of seasons ago and extended him being injured, pushing him back on the pitch when he was injured. And now with Timber, instead of getting him off at half time, the guy falls down and literally can't continue. You know, like I said, that's the difference between being out for a couple of days or being out for a couple of weeks or months. You know what I mean? Like, with these niggles and injuries and stuff, do not aggravate it. And this comes from the manager. This comes from you managing as a manager. You need to know, right, let's not push it. Yeah? He's already caught a little niggle. Let's just, listen, we got more than enough on the bench. Yeah? And Arteta should feel like that because he's spent £700 million. He's got the players that he wants. He's renewed the contracts of the players that he wants. He should feel like his bench are good enough to fill in if Timber gets injured. We're going to have to rotate the squad anyway. We're now playing Champions League and Premier League. We can't play our strongest lineup every week. Yeah, we're not just going for one competition. We're now going for multiple competitions. And you can't be dashing away the competition. So if you really believe in your bench and your squad, and if a lot of Arsenal fans say, oh, the squad has been fixed and we've got rotation, you should be more than comfortable to take Timber off and put in one of your rotation players and one of your versatile players. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Where was Odegaard? Yeah, after the first half, bro, the guy went missing, bro. But this is normal. He goes missing. But, you know, a lot of these statisticians just go to, oh, but he had, look at his stats. He had double digits in assists and this and that, bro. This guy has a tendency to do that. Yeah, he has a tendency to go missing. Odegaard has a tendency sometimes to not show up or show up for just half time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with these 45-minute players, bro. Like, I need a 90-minute performance every week. That's what is required to get to the top. You know what I mean? And Odegaard, a lot of times people just want to go on the stats, yeah? But listen, there's players that are like that. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 matches, yeah, they build up, they stack up all their stats, yeah, against certain teams. And then when they face like the big boys, or when it's actually the crunch end for you to get to a final and stuff like that, they go missing. But then people look at the stats and say, oh, they're great. But really and truly, like, they don't perform week in, week out. They just perform really good against the weak teams or the smaller teams. And a lot of time, that's Odegaard at times. When it comes to the big crunch end and stuff, sometimes, I'm not saying that is not N.Forest, but there's certain times, bro, he don't perform. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? But people wanna go on like stats tell the whole story about football. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. Ben Shite exposed at centre-back, again, missing for the goal. Listen, when I looked at it back, Ben White was actually there. He was caught just alongside all of them being out of position. But he was the only one that ran back. If you watch it back, bro, he was the only one that ran back. He was the only one that kept himself a little bit back. So when Awani's running at him, he was still running beside him, but he shouldn't have been that close to him because obviously he's going to be burnt for pace. Like Ben White ain't like he ain't that fast, innit? But ultimately, defending is a team game, bro. And you have to defend as a squad, and nobody else was helping Ben White defend. And it's not that I'm taking away blame from Rob Holding, but where was Partey? You know what I'm saying? Where's Saliba? Where was Tomiyasu? You know what I mean? You lot are supposed to defend as a team. It's not supposed to, you know, and you lot are just getting caught out. You know what I mean? And for me, I put it on the whole back line. But Rob Holding was just like, he did get caught out. There's no other way to go around it. But he was the only one that stood back a little bit. Yeah. Otherwise, they would just want to be straight through on goal. You know what I mean? But it's not good enough. We got caught at certain points last season in certain games on the counter-attack, and I'm not seeing any improvement from that. Make sure, people, you're hitting the like and subscribe button, caramba. Don't waste my time. I went to a charity football game yesterday. My back is aching. My chest is aching. My legs is aching. But guess what? Yeah, guess what? Man got a medal with it. Player of the tournament, charity game, yeah? Holla at your boy, yeah? Yeah? Get medals round it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Standards. Standards, yeah? It's about standards, bro. Johnson is probably the only striker in the league that is worse than Eddie. Yeah, probably. You're probably right. He should have buried that chance that he got. Big up Northside. So Northside, if Timber is out, then we need to buy another defender. It's not looking good. Well, we don't know how long he's out for. But otherwise, it's going to have to be Tierney there on the left-hand side. Do you know what I'm saying? It ain't looking good, bro. And then, listen, having only Zinchenko and Tierney as left-back options, that ain't good enough. That ain't good enough if Timber is out for a long time. That ain't good enough. Hey, Northside, big up, bro. Big up, Familia. Northside, what a crap performance that was. 100%. Second half was absolutely atrocious. I think the first half, moving the ball quickly, there was more urgency in the way that we played. I know it took a while for us to build that up, but after the 10-15 minutes, we got into the game and there was more urgency. We're running at them, stretching their defense. Listen, they had everyone behind the ball. It's to be expected. It's not N.Forest. They're not going to come guns blazing, but it's still an issue that they're able to catch us on the counter. And our rivals are going to be looking at this as an example. You know what I mean? Of how to get one over on Arteta. Big up to you, bro. Love for jumping in. Ben White should do better, 100%. The whole back line should do better, bro. 2-0 up, cruising. Second half was embarrassing. What is it with this manager that he can't get his team to either see out a game or finish a game off? 2-0, grab a third, on we go. But nah, sick of it. But ultimately, this will be his undoing, bro. This will be his undoing. You got to put teams to the sword when you got the chance. Listen, you got to be moving like Game of Thrones, yeah? Put them to the sword, yeah? Anyone else watch Game of Thrones? First episode, they kill off the main person. You know what I'm saying? And every episode after that, that is it, yeah? The goal is make sure that you're the king of Westeros. That is it. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to be on the Iron Throne. Everybody else that's in your way, head chopped off. That is how we need to be with these games. Kill them off. The momentum was with us. We were already opening them up. Keep doing what we were doing and keep up that momentum that we had from the first half to the second half. And we would have blitzed these guys 5-0. But no. We put the handbrake up and just went on cruise control. Like, it's just not good enough. It ain't good enough. Sorry, but it ain't good enough. Arsenal without a real top striker will get crushed versus bigger, stronger teams. 100%, bro. 100%. But they're going with the narrative of, oh, we got these players. They can do a little bit of a job. This person can do a little bit of a job. We'll see. We will see. Talk about Havertz and Odegaard. Martinelli was cooking. Not convinced by this lineup. 2 moments of brilliance from Saka and Martinelli won that game. Facts, bro. 2 very good goals. But overall, Arsenal was so poor. Arsenal must do better. Northside TNT Sport, who carried the game, just said knee injury for Timber. Oh boy, well, he's out now. Now we need to go get another player. You know what I mean? He's going to be out for a while. Overall, we were just shit and look confused. They're not good enough, bro. Partey masterclass. He could even carry the lines. Partey is so underrated. I think Partey played very, very well. It's mad, isn't it? Because this fan base wanted to get rid of him. It's crazy. Yeah, keep Havertz, that's done nothing. But Partey, yeah, and we see how good we are when Partey's in the team. I'll now get rid of him. Makes no sense. Literally makes no sense. Havertz played too right. He's scaring me as a German bro. He ain't scaring me, but he's scaring me at how bad he is. Yes, my guy. The game reminds me of Arteta first season, players all over the place and dodgy formations. Well, that's quite shocking because we're in phase 4. I'm expecting more since we're in phase 4 now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you again, my bro. Lewis, allow me, man. Allow me. It's a filo da puta. Take him back, bro. Take him back, like, I swear down, you can take him back, even if you get me some coupons, yeah? Just get me some coupons or something. I don't know, get me some McDonald's coupons. I don't know, throw it, I don't know, bro. Just get me whatever, bro. Just get me a packet of crisp or something. Bro, you can buy him with whatever, bro. You can buy him for 5 rupees, bro. You can have him back, bro. I do not want this. This guy is trash. Absolutely trash, bro. You can have him back. And every time you don't get the last laugh, you got the last laugh when we bought Czech. You got the last laugh when we got flipping Willian. You got the last laugh when we got David Luiz. Get bro, Havertz is fucking shit. Yeah. And today on Never a Foul, Daps tried to sell me to Havertz. Yeah. This guy, yeah, what's he saying about him now? Yeah. That filo, that puta, that marica, yeah. Havertz is trash, bro. I'm not hearing it. I am not hearing it. Guy's rubbish. Lewis, you can have him back, bro. Real talk. Yeah, swear down, bro. Just have him back, man. I'm done with this guy. He's a bum, bro. You know what I mean? Northside versus Havertz. Lewis enjoying the Havertz slam. He's loving it, bro. He's living life. And right now, my ribs are hurting. Yeah, my ribs are actually hurting. I can't even like speak too loud right now because my ribs are hurting. But it's stressing me. Yeah, you want to raise my blood pressure, but it won't happen, bro. I've already been saying this guy is a bum, bro. You know what I mean? I hate Havertz, bro. He's crap. We did not play well for 90 minutes in many games last year. Today's performance is nowhere near sustainable. 100%. 100%. I said it's beautiful. Oh, my days. Declan Rice was doing bits. I think he grew into the game. I didn't think he started off that strong, but he grew into the game. Salute Northside. All I saw were loose passes and flopping on the ground from Havertz. Lewis, he's a generational talent. Yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah, generational. Yeah. Havertz pulling out of challenges he makes Fabio Vieira look like a hard man. 100%. You know what I mean? It's actually mad. Palace away won't be easy. Never is away. Arsenal have to be 100% on it. Don't underestimate other teams. They will battle and won't give Arsenal the win. So Arsenal need to earn it. Facts, bro. Absolute facts. Absolute facts. Why can't we play a normal defense? Gabriel was on the bench. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know, why can't we play him as a fullback? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. Pep seems to have no issue playing centre backs as fullbacks. Big up Northside in the chat. That game was absolutely rubbish. Yeah, we won. We spent the majority of the game playing no idea football. That bum Havertz is shocking. Can't run at all. Bro, he has no desire. I've never seen someone look like they just don't even care, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even Granit Xhaka, yeah? Yes, he wasn't the level that was required. Yes, he wasn't world class. Yes, he wasn't that great. Yeah. One thing I'll give to Xhaka, yeah, he would try. It's just he didn't have the ability. Havertz doesn't even try. He walks around. He doesn't run back to win the ball. He doesn't run at defenders. He doesn't spam the flipping keeper with shots. He doesn't drive in and stretch other defenders out of positions. What does he do? What does he do? But apparently, don't worry. If there's someone that can get the best out of Havertz, it's Arteta. Yet Arteta still looks scrambled to see what's the best position for Havertz. I don't know. Not too concerned with Palace away next week because we are better away from home. Reason being is that teams attack us, which plays into our hands. Big up, man. Then big up to Carefree Lewis, man. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Lewis's channel, man. He's a real one. You know what I mean? Big up to Lewis, man. Big up, familia. Also, Trossard should have come on for Havertz or Smith Rowe at least. Yeah, bro. It's mad. It's mad. What's this here? Northside, Wagwan, my G. It's me and Sinio. Long time, my brother. Regarding today, though, fam, we should have trashed Forest 6 or 7-0, to be honest. If City played them, Forest would have got destroyed. Listen, it's true, bro. It's Forest, bro. We should have made an example of them. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. To be honest, you guys have a good enough squad to compete. If the board weren't such leeches, they would bring a world-class manager to do with the little things that they can get you guys to get you guys over the line. Yeah, I agree. Long time no side. We played well, but then we went 2-0 up and got comfy and allowed Forest back into the game. If they had better players, we don't win. That goal we conceded was so stupid too. Yeah, facts. What's this here? What's FTV be like? We're gonna win the league. Yeah, 100%. Their chest is gonna be out, and I can't wait because I'm ready to cook them. You know what I mean? You boys need a proper striker. 100%, bro. 100%. Yeah, I mean, Havertz performing like that in the Champions League, yeah? That's going to get us over the line. Eddie Nketiah, I know he scored today, but how many chances did he F up? That's going to get us the Champions League. We're going to win the Champions League with Eddie Nketiah. Odegaard going missing and not performing for 90 minutes. Yeah? Is that what's going to win it for us? Yeah? Tomiyasu coming into the... Nah, bro. I'm not hearing it. Trossard is a versatile player. I don't know why. Why does Arteta bench him is beyond me. Facts, Northside. 19 more league goals for Nketiah now. Yeah, if people want me to rate him, what's this? They dropped the level in the second half. Big up Fuad. 100% they did, and it almost cost us the game. 100%. I'm starting to get a petition. I'm starting a petition to get Nketiah out of the club. Man is trash. Bring in Mbappe. 100%. You know what I mean? We should get Mbappe and Neymar. Why not? Yeah, I was promised when we got second last season. I was promised we're going to get world-class players. That's what I expect. Big up, people. Northside Facts. Big up, Static, bro. Big up, man. Big up. Where's Tierney? I don't know, bro. I don't know. What's this here? What's going on here? What are you lot saying? Northside, we have to be more ruthless and kill off games. Facts, bro. Absolute facts. What's this here? What's this? What you lot saying? There's so many comments. Funny, we played all right footers in the back line tonight. I thought the super fans told us that we can't play two right-footed centre backs, let alone a right-footed left back. Hey, that's a good one. I didn't even deep that one there. Yo, big up. Facts, man. Big facts. People out here trying to tell me that Kai had a solid game, bro. Anything to gas up this guy, bro. Anything to gas up this guy. Chelsea offer a zero funds policy. Sorry, man. Bro, you're lucky my chest is hurting. I'm telling you, because right now I'll be raging. You're lucky my chest is hurting, bruv. You know what I mean? I've got high blood pressure right now. I'm still suffering from the football yesterday. You know what I mean? Lewis, nah, man, you lot robbed us for 65 million. You got to buy Nketiah for that price now. Yeah, and just throw Fabio Vieira and Reece Nelson as freebies just to sweeten up the deal with that. You know what I mean? It's mad. What's this here? Colombian PS4 to Arsenal. Here we go. Nah. Relax. Yeah, relax. Northside, I'll put in Nketiah in a car boot sale. Listen, it's mad, people. It's actually mad. Make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe button, people. Make sure you hit the like button. And do not worry. I will be cooking anyone talking any crap on any of their fan channel and any of the fan reactions, any of the fan channels, especially AFTV, the biggest one. They must get cooked. They will get cooked. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, people. And I'm out, God.